Good morning, junk removal people. My name's Ryan Drobel, and I own a junk removal business since March of 2021. I started it after I lost my job doing blind and shutter installation, also window coverings, and I actually quit it because I was absolutely miserable and I wasn't happy, and that's just my style. Girlfriend didn't like it. She also didn't like a lot of other things that had happened, and unfortunately, I made some bad mistakes. Nothing too bad, but bad enough to make her not want me. So we broke up, and I kept doing the junk removal thing. 2 weeks prior to our breakup, I was making I made $1,000 my first week, $1,000 my second week. And then since then, I've done over $2,000 every week. Sometimes I do $4,000, and I'm looking at trying to figure out a way to increase that. Recently, I took a job on a movie set doing extra work, so I'm booked on multiple dates for that. I did my first day yesterday, and as grateful as I am to be able to see what it's like to be on a movie set and see how it goes, I'm missing out on some money. So I'm kind of disappointed, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. So I guess I'll see it through, finish up my obligation with the casting company, and then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and just stick with junk removal because there's too much money that is being left on the table for me not to just focus solely on that this summer. I don't know how the winter is gonna look and how it's going to slow down, but I am very interested in just capitalizing on this busy summer and continuing to collect as much money as possible so that when winter comes around, I'll be ready for whatever happens. I'm practicing web development. I've been doing that for 2 years, so the job market's opened up pretty good. I am getting offers and opportunities and interviews, but I just have been making way too much money. So I guess we'll see what the winter looks like. If the winter slows down, I got some options. I'll either move to a warmer place and do junk removal there until the summer comes back around here, or I'll stick around and I'll continue to have my name put out there, do some advertising, see how the winter goes, and do junk removal maybe in my part-time. And then, because in the winter, let's face it, it sucks to be outside. And I'll be outside a lot if I'm doing junk removal, which is fine. But at the same time, if I could sit cozy in an apartment and do web development and travel, I'll do that. But I got some decisions to make. Anyways, hopefully that if you're watching this, and I hope that these videos, if anything, inspire you. And there's a very easy way, if you have a pickup truck, to start junk removal. And the way that I did it is I posted on Craigslist. I copied, and I don't know if I should say this, but I copied an ad from another city so that I wouldn't be taking anything from the people in my city. And I just changed the phone number, obviously, in the website. I made myself a little logo on Google Drive, the Draw application. Just something simple. I took a dump truck off of Google Images, and I put it on there, and then I just designed basically an ad. And then from there, I posted the copied ad on Craigslist, changed the phone numbers and everything, put my picture up, and then I posted it. And I started posting at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., and 5 p.m. And from the get-go, the jobs just started pouring in. Now, I'm in Chicago, so I think that there's just a ton of people here that need it. But I also think that there's a lot of people that need it in a major city. So if you go on Craigslist and you do a search for junk removal and you see a lot of people posting, or even companies posting consistently, I would say there's a market for it. And it's the easiest, lowest way to start, lowest barrier to entry to start getting clients. Now from there, you start making money and you're able to start kind of advertising in different ways. Building a website, or having somebody who knows how to build a website build it. I would just try to build a website yourself if you can, but also that's a big learning curve. And if you're a one-man show, it is suggested by, like, I watched Sonoma Junk Removal. They say to try not to separate from your money, which means, like, oh, if I pay a web guy, then I'm separating from some of my money. But the case is I don't have anybody to help me, so I'm pretty busy as far as building. I did build my own website. It's not ranking very well though. So as far as like learning how to do SEO and all that stuff, it's a bit of a learning curve. It would be nice to have somebody who wanted to help and do that, and be part of the company or whatever. Or if I had like a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, that'd be wonderful. But I don't. So guess what? Sometimes I'm gonna have to separate some of that money to pay somebody who can get it done quickly and have it up and have something up. You can pay people that can set something up that you're able to edit and do things to. I would say pay somebody to get the skeleton up, and then you can go in and fill the content in. WordPress is good for that. So yeah, WordPress site, you can get somebody to set something up for like $300 to $600. I know it sounds like a lot, but you start doing Craigslist ads and you start getting jobs, you save up your money, you'll eventually have some money to put forth to get that set up. You can also go to Fiverr and get somebody from there to build you something. Usually there, Fiverr.com is a site people can put things up for $5 and now more money. So sometimes you'll see somebody who will sell like different tiers of a website development, and they'll have like, oh, we'll build you a basic website. Oh, we'll build you a website with some bells and buzzers. Oh, we'll build you a website with all the bells and buzzers. And those are their 3 packages or whatever. And then you can choose which package you want to do. Some of them will allow upgrades, like if you get started with the basic and then you start making more money and you're like, hey, I kind of want to upgrade this, then you can kind of upgrade it to be something even better. You can also find some basic SEO guys on there, or even advanced SEO, but you want to make sure that your SEO is on point, because that's going to start to get you up in the ranks in your city, for like different search queries that people are looking for that have to do with junk removal, and you want to show up whenever somebody's searching for that. So getting on the first page of Google is a skill set that I don't have.
In 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take the I-94 west exit toward Milwaukee.
It's good to maybe have somebody that does initially know how to do that. You can start to take courses and do it yourself, but I mean, then you're learning web development and you're learning fucking how to run a business and all this other shit. And to me, that just seems very arduous for a guy that just needs to go out and make some fucking money. And I need people to send me jobs, and there's experts out there that can do it for me. So I don't know if I entirely agree in not separating with some of your money. I get it. If we're starting a junk removal business and we're doing this, out of a necessity, we probably don't have a lot of money to spend. But I can tell you now, for 4 months, I've been consistent with the Craigslist ads. I've been consistent. I got business cards and I hand them out religiously. And being consistent with that and showing up and doing a good job and being good to people has provided me with so many repeat clients now that I can go without advertising for a whole week and I'll still make over $2,000 in the week, just having a leisurely week, getting jobs here and there. And if I really want to pack on the jobs, then I'll just go out and advertise on Craigslist. Do I always want to do this? I don't. I'd rather have organic leads coming in, have a legitimate business, and have something built for myself that's bringing in consistency where I can hire clients, buy my own truck, and things like that. Use the right 2 lanes
to take the I-94 west exit toward Milwaukee.
And I plan on doing that, but I just haven't figured out how to. And I mean, I'm only like 4 months almost into this, so it's okay. patience and diligence in the working department and trying to just build
Use
in
the
every
right
way
two
that I
lanes
can.
to take the I-94 West exit.
That consistency in the things that are working, and then taking on something new when I can, I think is going to be great. So obviously patience is a big part of all this and the growth, but not too much. Anyways, those are my 2 cents. I got a junk removal job now that I'm headed to, and then I have a mattress pickup. I have 2 mattress pickups. Well, I have more than that, but I'm doing 2 mattress pickups before I get to another junk removal job, and then I'll have 3 more mattress pickups after that, and that'll be my day. Doing over 1,000 a day. That'll make 2,000 for the week. It would have been more, but like I said, I've been on set for a TV show, and as awesome and as exciting as that might sound to some people, I'm losing out on money. But there's a lot of pretty women on set, so I do enjoy that part of it, and I get to hang out and talk to them, and everybody else there is cool as well. So it's great. I don't mean to talk about it, but I miss my girlfriend a whole bunch. I miss my ex a bunch. Haven't heard from her since I tried to get her back. I didn't go too far into that, but I did ask her a couple times if we could try, and she just, told me no. And hadn't heard from her since, haven't said anything since, and at this point it feels like I probably never will hear from her again, which sucks, because I really, really like that one. I love that one, but I guess it happens. Don't mean to bring that into my junk removal videos, but kind of feeling a little like I miss her a lot. I'm feeling like I miss her a lot lately, so I hope if she doesn't want anything to do with me anymore, that goes away. But through all the pain that caused, I've managed to create a pretty great income for myself, and no matter what anybody's going through, I know one thing: junk removal can be a huge savior to a lot of people's lives in terms of not having a boss or a shitty dead end.
Keep left at the fork to stay on I-94 West.
Yeah, not having a boss or a shitty dead end job anymore, and being your own boss and making your own schedule, making your own money, and saying fuck you to everyone else. That's pretty awesome.